Good morning, children. I am T.Y. Muralidhar, Faculty of English. My dear children, welcome to online classes. Our subject, our world through English, class 9. My dear children, all of you open your English textbook, page number 4. Children, under first unit humor, already we started the lesson, the snake and the mirror. Yes. See third paragraph. See here, children. I looked into the mirror and smiled. Here, I means doctor. I means doctor is only narrating the story to his friends. I looked into the mirror and smiled. It was an attractive smile. It was an attractive smile. I made another earth-shaking decision. What is earth-shaking? It's important. Earth-shaking means very important decision. I would always keep that attractive smile on my face. It is true, children. Everybody should keep smile on your face so that to look more handsome. To look more handsome. I was after all a bachelor and the doctor too on top of it. Top of means he was already bachelor and moreover doctor. So he got crazy. Yes. I looked into the mirror. The doctor looked into the mirror and smiled. So always he feels that he was an handsome guy. So that's why he took another earth-shaking decision. That's important decision. The first decision is to shave daily. To shave daily and grow thin mustache. That's the first decision. So why did he take such kind of decisions? To look more handsome, that's all. He was a bachelor and moreover doctor also. He wanted to get married. Yes. See here. Again came the noise from above. This is third time, children. The first time when he opened the door, he heard a sound. Second time when he was combing, he heard. Third time when he was taking earth-shaking decision, at that time again, he heard a noise from above. I got up, lit a BD. BD is cigarette like this tobacco items. Lit means lighted. I got up, lit a BD and paced up and down the room. Paced means, actually here paced means moving here and there by folding hands backside, thinking here move and there, here and there. Then another lovely thought struck me. See, already he took two decisions and another lovely thought struck him. I would marry, my God. He would marry because always he is saying that he was a bachelor and moreover doctor. So now he decided to marry. A thought came actually. I would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and a good medical practice. Oh, desires are more. Too many desires. Okay, he would marry a woman doctor. Okay, it's quite natural because he too a doctor. He too was a doctor. He wanted to marry woman doctor. That is okay. We had plenty of money. Okay, this also we'll consider. And again, she good medical practice. She got good medical practice. That means again and again he will get money through his wife. She had to be fat. Oh my God. Other three okay. This is a different reason, different thing. She had to be fat. Generally people, they wanted to marry a thin woman. She had to be fat. For a valid reason. For this desire, he has a reason, valid reason. Valid means an important reason. If I make some silly mistake, yes. If condition, see, if I make some silly mistake and needed to run away, so whenever he does silly mistakes and he want to escape from his wife, she should not be able to run after me and catch me. See, silly fellow. What a silly reason. So that's why we can understand that the doctor is a silly fellow. And if I made some silly mistakes, that means a doctor when women patients come like that if he does any silly mistakes, and needed to run away, needed means required to run away from his wife, She should not be able to run, because if she is a fat, how can she run? She should not be able to run after him and catch him. With such thoughts in my mind, I resumed my seat in the chair. Resumed means come back. And in front of the table. Okay. So, by all his thoughts, again he came and sat in his chair. There were no more sounds from above. Now, already 3 times he heard. Now, there were no more sounds. Suddenly, there came a dull thud. The dull thud means a sound only. Dull thud, as if, that means looks like a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. See, rubber tube like this. Suppose if any sound like this, rubber tube. If rubber tube fallen on the ground, we'll hear a sound. Such kind of sound he heard. Surely nothing to worry about. Yes, we know. By sound we can understand that it is not any bomb sound, it is not any blasting sound, it is not any metal sound. Surely nothing to worry about it. Even so, even though means even so, I thought I would turn around and take a look. Okay, he decided to see what was the sound. Yes, yes. No sooner had I turned than, sentence please children, no sooner had I turned than a fat snake wriggled over the back of the chair and landed on my shoulder. Oh my God. See here, 2 actions happened at a time. See, at that time, we are using this word no sooner. No sooner had means if one thing happened, before that completing the action, one more action here. No sooner had I turned than. That means as and when he turned his head to see the sound, a fat snake wriggled. Wriggled means coiled like this. Wriggled over the back of the chair. That means like this. Like. Wriggled means moved. Back of the chair and landed on my shoulder. Oh my God. The snakes landing on me and my turnings were simultaneous. Simultaneous means 2 actions happened at a time. Simultaneous. Simultaneous means 2 actions happened at a time. What 2 actions? One is he turned his head, at the same time immediately the snake landed on his shoulder. Yes, that time I didn't jump, I didn't tremble, I didn't cry out. Children, see here. I didn't jump, I didn't tremble, I didn't cry out. There was no time to do any such thing. Any such thing means these actions. Tremble means shaking with fear. Cry out means making sound loudly. Jump means leaping. These 3 he could not do because the snake slithered. Slithered means like this. Slithered. The snake slithered, that means moved, crawled along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. Left arm. Children, see, left arm means this is actually left arm, this is elbow. This is elbow. Elbow, children. See here. And coiled around my left arm above the elbow. That means upper arm. The hood. Hood means this is hood. The hood was, see, spread out. The hood was spread out. See here. See, when the snake, before it bites or whenever free, it spread out its hood. Hood, actually this is the mouth. When it is crawling, the hood does not spread out. It's, see here. The hood was spread out and its head was oddly 3 or 4 inches away from my face. Oh my God. See here. It would not be correct to say merely that I sat there holding my breath. Actually, see here, it would not be correct. Actually, this is also not correct to say merely means only that I sat there holding my breath. I was turned to stone. See, sitting without making noise also is not correct. Almost all. I was turned to stone. But my mind was very active because he was a human being. He really was not a stone. Just turned as stone. The door opened into darkness. That is the mistake he did. When he came into his room, he did not close it. The door opened into darkness. The room was surrounded by darkness. In the light of the lamp, I sat there like a stone image in the flesh. Stone image in the flesh. Flesh means meat. Actually, he is a human being. But now, at present situation, he turned as a stone image. Image means like doll. Almost he was sitting like a doll. Because, see here, why did he sit like this? I felt then, see, I felt then the great presence of the creator of this world and the universe. Who is the creator of this world and universe? God only, yes. He felt that the great presence. Generally, human being psychology, when we were in danger, definitely we remember the God to save us. God was there. Yes, definitely God was there. Suppose I said something, suppose if I pray anything, he did not like it. See, by afraid of saying anything to the God, he did not encourage it. He did not like it. I tried in my imagination to write in bright letters outside my little heart the words, oh God. See, a doctor, even though he is a silly fellow, even though he thinks silly thoughts, he was courageous by this. We can understand that he is a brave man. See, he did not, otherwise, no, if other person means definitely he would die, and moreover he would cry out. If he would cry, what will happen? Snake's habit, So whenever it feels danger, it was in danger, it would strike to protect from enemies, to protect itself from enemies. So the doctor maybe know about the habits of snake. There was some pain in my left arm. Pain. Why you got pain? A pain, how it was? It was as if a thick leaden rod. Thick leaden rod is a metal. No, not a rod made of molten fire. No. First the poet compared the pain was thick leaden rod. But after that, no, a rod made of molten fire. See, when the rod kept in the fire, what will happen? Molten means the solid rod changed into liquid. How much heat? Temperature more than 1000 degrees. It was slowly but powerfully crushing my arm. The poet compared the pain like this. Even if we put the finger in that molten fire, the finger may disappear. The finger may disappear. That much. What's only compared? The poet compared the pain. That's all. The arm was beginning to be drained of all strength. That means he is going to lose his strength. What could I do? What could I do? Doctor thought. At my slightest moment, that even if you move any little bit, the snake would strike me. Yes, that is the habit, See, when we should not move, the snake thought that we are not enemy to that. Snake, whenever the snake feels that it was in danger from the enemy, immediately he protects himself by biting the enemies. This phenomena, I think, understand by the doctor. So that's why he sat like a stone. Death lurked 4 inches away. That means lurked means be about. So death came nearly. It was in there just 4 inches away. Suppose it struck means the snake bites. What was the medicine I had to take? Now, first of all, he feels that he was a brave man. Now he is thinking about, suppose if anything happens, what medicine I had to take? There were no medicines in the room. I was but a poor, foolish and stupid doctor. This is true. See, he knows that every day, rats are moving in his room. See, children, please note down, if many rats are there in the house, then definitely the snakes will come. Actually the snakes feed on rats only, mostly. Actually, snake is a friend of farmer in the fields. But the same snake, if enter the house, definitely danger. The situation was danger. So yes, he was a poor but foolish, really foolish. Every day he knows that the sounds of, every day he hears the sounds of rats, and he knows that many rats are there in that. And moreover, there is no power supply in his house. He has to take care. He did not do anything, such kind of safety precautions. I forgot my danger and smiled feebly at myself. Feebly means with low voice. Because already he was in danger. And moreover, if afraid means nothing will happen. So that's why he smiled himself feebly with low voice. Yes. It seemed means the situation. The doctor's situation only. It seemed as if God appreciated that. Okay. See, when we were in See, even in the dangerous position also, if we show courage, definitely the God will help us. The God will help us. Children, please note down. Same like that, this fellow, doctor also, he showed courage. He did not tremble, he did not jump, he did not cry out. He sat like a stone. The snake turned its head, it looked into the mirror. See, the snake turns its head, looked into the mirror and saw its reflection. That means imagine a mirror. I do not claim that it was the first snake that had ever looked into a mirror. See, I do not claim means I don't say in particular that it was the first snake. Maybe some other snakes also, they would have looked into the mirror. But it was certain. But one thing I want to say, it was certain means surely that the snake was looking into the mirror. Earlier we don't know exactly. Maybe other snakes they have looked into the mirror or not, we don't know. But this time I am sure that the snake was looking into the mirror. Was it admiring its own beauty? Doctor is thinking like Joel. See, it's funny. Was it admiring its own beauty like me? Was it trying to make an important decision? Because he took a decision. But see, in the serious condition also, he is thinking like that. His thoughts are funny. About growing a mustache, or using eyeshadow and mascara, or wearing a vermilion spot on its forehead. The vermilion spot means the married women, they are keeping kunkuma on potting on their hairs, potting. See, vermilion spot. Sinduram or eyeshadow. Generally ladies are keeping mascara, eyeshadow, if it is a female snake. If it is a male snake, growing mustache. Actually, we should not say that. We can't say that whether it is a male or female by just looking the animal. Isn't it or not, children? Human beings we can say whether it is male or female. But animals we can't say. See, the doctor is in funny thoughts now, even if it is a dangerous position. So God appreciated that. Okay, the snake just looked into the mirror now. Then what will happen? We will see in the next video. Children, we will meet you in the next video. Okay, children, bye. Take care.